let's jump in. Let's jump in with a Rev video. We need to give Rev some love because he's going through a tough time right now. So we're gonna give him some views. Give him a watch and see
I
what he
have a
be talking
vulva.
about
She
this
is
time.
precious.
Oh, I bet she is.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So over the past couple of days, I've shared a lot of examples of people virtue signaling, pandering.
And before anybody asks, Rev is probably not going to be putting out a video. He put out a tweet. He's not going to be putting out a video about what happened with him and Straub and Advanced GG. It's fine. It's, it's, who knows if he just wants to put it behind and move forward. Who knows if maybe he's contemplating legal action. We don't know. But if for those of you that are waiting for him to put out a video in regards to what happened with him and Straub and Advanced GG, he's not going to do it. And honestly, there's been plenty of coverage from other streamers about what happened already. Realistically, he probably doesn't need to. He honestly doesn't need to put out a video about Advanced GG. It's been covered plenty. I don't even think he's at the point where he needs to even put out a my side of the thing.
Trying to support the current thing, whatever label you want to give it. We've seen some examples, especially in the VTubing scene and related scenes. But today we're going to be looking at a scenario where virtue signaling has come with some massive backfire to levels I don't think I've really ever seen. So who are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about Billie Eilish.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, thank you for covering this, Rev. I talked about this yesterday. I didn't put out a video about this. I didn't. I talked about this yesterday on stream. I pulled up her bullshit of there is no being illegal on stolen land bullshit that she tried to do. But I didn't put a video out about that. When I did talk about this, oh, the self-righteousness, entitlement bullshit coming out of her and Bad Bunny. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Eilish, who, for those who don't know, is a young singer, and despite her age being in her early 20s, she is worth over $50 million. Now, that sort of currency is obviously very important for this person who hates capitalism, or at least says they do. But there's only...
Oh yeah, that's something. I may be pausing a lot on this. Sorry. Yeah, that's been a staple of hers for the last couple of years. She's like so grotesquely like anti-capitalist, but she talks out of both sides of her mouth. She does the I am so anti-capitalist, but at the same time, buy my shit. She does that all the damn time. Is like, I am so anti-capitalist. I hate capitalism. Oh, but by the way, please buy my shit. And she makes fucking bank. She's a fucking millionaire. And honestly, you have to wonder at what point is this pure performance? Because she acts like, did she do, I don't know if she did OF. I don't know if Billie Eilish ever did OF or not. That's not something I heard about. But the fact is, she's been on this like anti-capitalism kick, and now like, this is not the first time. By the way, Blake Therapy, thank you for the gifted. Before I forget, this is not like the Grammys is not the first time she's done that whole stolen land thing. That she said that she's done the whole we're living on stolen land. I think she did that like at a concert. I think she's done that like at a couple of concerts before, where she's like gone on stage at her concert and talking about we're on stolen land and pontificating and preaching to the people that paid hundreds or thousands of dollars to go listen to her warble into a microphone for a couple hours. So she's been on this self-righteous kick for a while. It has been a while. And then at the same time, when she went back to Ireland to do a concert, it's so hilarious. Her attitude when she did a concert at Ireland, completely fucking different. She actually she actually caught flack when she went back to Ireland like a half a year or a year ago and said on stage, "It's so great to be back in a place where I recognize myself in all the faces." Like where it's like I'm back with like my people. And I'm performing for people that I think she might have actually done a people that look like me thing. And she caught a fuck ton of flack for saying that. She was basically being called racist and all kinds of shit when she did her Ireland concert and said it's so great to be performing for a bunch of people that look like me. And then of course she comes back to the US and starts going on this "we're on stolen land" thing. She said that a couple times, and at the Grammys she did that there's no illegal immigration when we're living on stolen land. This is all performative. Bear in mind, everything she said at the Grammys, what Reb's about to talk about, is all performative. She doesn't fucking care. She's pretending to care just like every celebrity, but she does not give a shit. Because if she actually did give a shit, then she'd be taking all of the wealth that she's making from her capitalistic sales and be giving it to charity. But she doesn't. She's more than happy to keep all of the money that she earns from capitalism. She's more than happy to keep her $1 million mansions that she has in LA or wherever it is that her mansion is located. She's more than happy to keep that on stolen land. But she's going to be happily pontificating and preaching to everyone else. You should do better. Don't ask me to do better. Don't ask me to give up my money or give up my $1 million homes. But you guys absolutely need to do better. You need to listen to what I say and not what I do. It's so performative. It's such such bullshit.
One thing that's more valuable than money to her, and that is brownie points. She loves to virtue signal at any given opportunity, and this time it's led to hilarious results.
Who in Bad Bunny
thanks to her recent
during
comments
this?
at the Grammys about stolen land, the Tongva tribe is now demanding she hands over her mansion, her property over to them because it was built on ancestral land. And applying her own logic back at her, that's like the logical conclusion of what she's been virtue signaling about. This is a massive backfire. Now, what's the context behind all this stuff? So,
and by the way, I'm just going to bring this up now in case maybe Rev will bring this up. I doubt it. Anytime you challenge any of these people that love to preach about we're on stolen land, I love me. Anytime you approach any of these people that love to preach and pontificate and tell you that you are not doing well enough and that we're on stolen land, or that we should be giving back to whomever, be it poor people, be it disenfranchised people, be it minorities, be it the illegal immigrants, doesn't matter, any of the above. And they preach about that. The minute you challenge them and go, okay, you first. Yeah, are you gonna let, well, okay, you let a bunch of homeless people live in your home. You give up your home to a disenfranchised minority. You give up your property to a native peoples whose stolen land that you're on. And immediately they'll back down. I remembered seeing a video. It was like one of the man on the street type interviews where it was, some self-righteous person was talking about, like, I think this was in regards to people should not be arrested for theft. I think, and people should be willing to give up their property to people less fortunate, and thus people should not be actually like arrested for theft. And the interviewer had like some guy who was like just like some other like black person that was just on the street, some guy just on the street. No, I don't think it was in Canada. I think this was in LA. I believe. I could be mistaken about this. I thought it was in LA. And he said, and this interviewer says to this guy, who is a white guy, mind you. By the way, the white pontificator was the one saying that white people are horrible and we should be giving everything to black people. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that was the gist of it. So this interviewer was like some black guy had like wandered off, just some average guy. And the interviewer's like, okay, give him your phone. He asked him, like, hey, brother, do you have a phone? And the black gentleman said, no, I don't have a phone. And so he looks at the white guy and says, okay, give him your phone. You think it's okay? Give him her phone. Give me, so you'd be okay with him stealing your phone because he's in need. He doesn't have a phone. And instantaneously, the white knighting white guy was like, well, no, I need my phone to like help all the people. And I need this to help the disenfranchised. And the black guy kind of got in on the joke and was like, no, I'm going to take that phone for you, motherfucker. And was acting like, I don't think he actually did it, but he was acting like he was literally going to rob the guy of his phone, but saying like, I need that phone more than you do, so give up your phone, motherfucker. And the guy's like, well, no, I need it to help the poor people. I can't give it to you. I need this. Like, there are people depending upon me. I need it. And basically completely tanking his entire fucking argument off the jump. They love to say, oh, give up your wealth. They love to tell other people, give up your wealth to, quote, people in need, unquote, insert, popular, popular words are hard. Popular marginalized group here. But the second you say, okay, you first, they're like, oh no, I can't do that. No, I need my wealth to be able to help these poor disenfranchised individuals. And it's always good for ye, but not for me. Every fucking time. Every single one of these self-righteous white knighters is always good for ye, not for me. Don't ask me to do it, but I demand that you do it. And that's exactly what Billie Eilish is doing. She's saying, I demand you do this, but don't you dare demand this of me because I'm me. And that's literally the only excuse that they'll have. It's like, well, no, I like my stuff. So, but you absolutely should give up your stuff. But I like my stuff, so I'm not going to give it up every single time.
All this stuff. So this happened at the Grammys for 2026. If you're not familiar with the Grammys, good for you, because honestly, who watches this stuff? In fact, I would say there's no point to this in terms of like ratings. I don't think they care if anyone outside of the room is watching. It's just another award show for a bunch of out of touch, obscenely rich celebrities in California to gather together and have a circle jerk where they pat each other on the back and feel, act like they're the greatest human beings that have ever existed.
Yeah.
It's
the same thing with the Oscars. It's the same thing with the Emmys. Nobody cares. This literally is a Hollywood or, music industry circle jerk where they're just like, they're patting themselves on the back. They're jerking each other off, saying, look at how wonderful we are. Let us bask in our own wonderfulness and how much better we are than the poor plebs. Let us tell the poor plebs what to do. It's all of these award shows. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about. Because it's not about who is the best artist, who is the best actor, who put out the best movie, who put out the best TV show, who did the best visual effects. It's not about that. It's all about who do we want to hold on high as the bastion of righteousness this year. Nobody fucking cares. Whereas once upon a time, seeing Academy-nominated actor, Academy Award-winning director, Grammy-winning artist, that 30, 40 years ago might have actually been a symbol of, okay, we're about to get something good. You put one of those labels on music, film, or TV 40 years ago, sure. People would be like, okay, we're in for something good. We're going to get a good entertainment product here. Nowadays, it doesn't mean anything and even kind of backfires because I'd say quite a few people, when they see Grammy nominated or Grammy winner or Oscar winner or Oscar nominated, they instantly think this is going to be shit. They instantly think, oh, this got nominated or won an award at the LA Circle Jerk. That means that this product is probably going to be crap and I don't want to have anything to do with it. So the whole concept of the awards has completely backfired on what it originally was and is just turned into the LA Aren't We So Wonderful crowd. And that's it. Actual people don't give a fuck anymore.
A bunch of ego flexing. It's one of the most ridiculous places. I mean, just look at some of the photos coming out of this year.
It's, you know what? Actually, oh dear God in heaven, that photo. Actually, I'm going to disagree. It's not even just DEI. Is that a factor? Absolutely. Absolutely, DEI is a factor. But it's more than that. It's more of just Hollywood that has its head so far up its own ass that they don't see the world anymore. So it's partially DEI, sure, I'll grant you that. But it's just more than, it's more of this entire industry being just completely out of fucking touch with the very people they're trying to sell their product to. And it's showing because the industry as a whole is going down the toilet.
It's one of the most
and now let's
ridiculous
get to the horror
places.
show.
I mean, just look at some of the photos coming out of this year.
What the fuck?
Like, as the critical drinker points out here, all of these people look like villains.
He's right.
From the Hunger Games. I mean,
Yes.
if you capture this,
here's the crazy thing. Lady Gaga actually has a fantastic singing voice. If Lady Gaga would just focus unfortunately, Lady Gaga made the outrageous look her brand. And the crazy thing is, she is a talented musician. If you have seen video footage of her before she became Lady Gaga, or if you saw her in that the movie with Bradley Cooper, she did. I forget the name of the movie. It was the movie that she did with Bradley Cooper. If you've seen her in that movie, if you've seen her in video footage, prior to her actually becoming Lady Gaga, she looks normal, and she's a very talented singer. Yes, Star is Born. Thank you. Yes, A Star is Born. In A Star is Born, and before she actually became Lady Gaga, she's a talented singer, and she looks normal, and you can focus on her music as opposed to the pageantry, or whatever you want to call this. And unfortunately, this takes away from her music, in my opinion. The crazy costumes and makeup actually takes away from her music, in my opinion. Because most people are not watching the video. Most people are not watching her. Most people are listening to her. That's the key. This is don't forget, Lady Gaga is also the one that did the fucking bacon dress or something. I'm sorry. You do that, and it's actually detracting from your music, in my opinion. If you look like a freak show, and especially with the type of music that you do, I think it detracts from it, honestly. And I don't even know who Chappelle Rowan is. I've never even heard of her.
Room full of celebrities at the Grammys, and compared it to a random room full of prisoners, you'd probably find worse morals with the people at the Grammys, okay? These are some of the most insidious people you'll ever see. Now, of course, Billie Eilish
Here we go.
A statement for the award show.
Oh, here we go.
This is a new trend, okay? The last bunch of years. You don't go up there and just say thank you for the award you just received.
Yep.
No, you go up there with a prepared statement. And by prepared statement, I mean a whole lot of virtue signaling. I mean, that is literally the whole show.
I wouldn't even go so far as to say it's beyond virtue signaling. It's you're going up there to preach. It's not they are preparing statements to go up there and preach at everybody in the audience and everybody that, the few hundred people that are actually watching the award shows at home. That's what it is. You're preaching and telling them, you're not good enough. You need to listen to me. I am so much better than you. I know so much better than you. You need to listen to me because you are all scum. And you must follow by my verbal example, not how I actually live. And that's how it's been in all these award shows. Every fucking award show in existence right now for the last umpteen years has literally been all about preaching about current thing that we want to jump on the bandwagon for. And that's it.
These people are telling you what's good, what's not good, what's moral, what's not moral. It's ridiculous. And Billie Eilish was no exception. She had a prepared statement that, as we've seen already, has backfired. Also, let me talk about the drip for a second, okay? This is like so bad. It makes Hassan Piker look like he has some fashion sense. Okay, this is crazy. She looks like she's in Braveheart or something, and the comments were roast.
Don't insult William Wallace like that. For the love of fuck, I know Billie Eilish is Irish. Don't insult William motherfucking Wallace like that. Rev, seriously.
Her. The statement is that her grandfather surrendered at Yorktown. Statement of being a regarded celebrity who looks like she hasn't showered and smells like cat piss. That statement
Not
is
wrong.
she just graduated from Hogwarts. And here's this clip down here.
Thank you, everyone. A special thank you and invitation to all my illegal alien fansing. Fuck ICE! You can stay with me in my gated mansion.
And in case you don't know, that's AI. Just in case there's any confusion, that video by Eric Unchained, by the way, based, is AI. Okay, that's not even close to what she said. But Eric Unchained is fucking based on that.
They'll take you up on the offer, Billy. This person says not only is she stoned AF, she looks like she dressed in the dark at Goodwill. Nobody cares. Statement, I'm a weirdo.
Yep.
You guys get the point. Now, like I said earlier, she has a history of virtue signaling. But
there it
unfortunately
is.
for her, it always backfires. And one of the things she really hammers at is that she hates capitalism. She hates the ultra-rich. She's kind of doing a Pokemon, right? She doesn't hate the rich in her bracket, but she hates the ultra-giga-rich. You know, the billionaires out there.
But by the way, for if you're wondering, this photo right here, she hates capitalism so much, she partnered up with the card game Uno. And she made her own, she had, I forget who the manufacturers of Uno are. They teamed up with her to make a very special version of Uno that she was selling for something like 3 to 5 times the normal price of a deck of Uno cards. The only difference is they look special. So, yeah, she actually hates capitalism, chat. Don't you believe it? Don't you believe it? She hates capitalism. Truly, honestly, you can tell by the fact that she had Uno make up a very special deck of cards that she could sell for 3 to 5 times the normal price of Uno cards. But she totally hates capitalism, chat.
And that's, of course, despite the fact she has a net worth of $53 million. At the age of, I believe, 23 years old, she bought her first $2.5 million mansion when she was just 17 years old.
That capitalism.
But of course, as stated here, I think this is a good summation. Billie hates artists who release multiple versions of their albums until she released 75 of them. She hates winning awards until she starts losing them. She hates capitalism until she participates in it. She hates billionaires until her net worth reaches there.
Exactly. They always hate it until they've got it. And then when they've got it, they move the goalposts and try to say, oh, but not me. You hate like the mega rich, the ultra rich. And then as they get closer and people start looking at them a little more critical, go, you know, you're getting pretty close to that level. Well, no, not me. Like the super mega ultra Elon Jeff Bezos types. Those are the ones you gotta hate and gotta tell them to give all their money away. Not me. I need to keep my hundreds of millions of dollars. I need to keep that so I can keep doing good things for the world. You don't want my 100 millions. You want the billionaires' money. That's whose money you want. Mine, this way, I need to keep my money so I can keep making music that you all love and can keep buying and can keep enriching me, and the crap products that I can like make in a Chinese sweatshop and sell to you at a 100% markup that you'll happily buy, and that says things like "eat the rich," like what Hassan Piker wears. And but no, you don't want my money because I need that money to make that stuff so you can hit the streets and say that the rich are horrible people and that they should give up their money. Not my money, but the ultra make. You see the stupidity here? Do you see the insane hypocrisy that I'm talking about right now? And she's 100% one of them. She's pretending like she's not. She's 100% one of them.
There. Yeah, she made a pretty bold statement last year where she said to billionaires, give away your money. Of course. Until she becomes a billionaire. And there's a good chance she might. I mean, she's this young with a net worth that she has already.
No, I don't think so. I think with her making statements like this, she's gonna have a fan base that is just going to happily gobble up whatever shit she slings at them. She will. She'll have a following for that. But the majority of people that are rational and intelligent people, which surprisingly enough, there's more and more these days, will hear what she says and go, I want nothing to do with you. And they're not going to buy her albums. They're not going to buy the shit products that she puts out. I legit don't think she's going to become a billionaire. She'll maintain the millionaire status for a while. She's never going to hit billions. Never. Not a chance.
I don't think it's a far and away possibility. But now let's get to the Grammys of 2026, where everything just fell apart, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. You can see the preview of this clip we're about to watch. She says, no one is illegal on stolen land, and then she drops in for good measure, F ICE.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
And everybody clapped. All of the, everybody in the audience, of course, standing ovation, clapping like they're like the good trained seals that they are, of course.
Like, we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter, and the people matter. And
now hang on, I'm just gonna let it play out.
Wait. Are we sure Billie Eilish hasn't considered a career in VTubing? Because this level of virtue signaling and supporting the current thing would do really well in certain...
No, keep her the fuck away from VTubing. I'm calling it right now. We're gatekeeping it for Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish, no, you're not a VTuber. We absolutely need to gatekeep VTubing for Billie Eilish. 100%. Keep her the fuck out of our industry. Keep her way the fuck out of our industry, please. No, and she doesn't. You're right. She doesn't sound like she believes what she's saying because she doesn't believe what she's saying. What she's doing is like what Rev pointed out at the very beginning in the video is she's like, I stand for current thing. That's it. She's doing it to try and cultivate fans. She's doing it to try and cultivate more people to buy her shit. Because if she pretends like she gives a shit about these things, then maybe the stupid idiots that believe her will buy her cheap crap that's at 100 times a price point markup, or listen to her music on insert music streaming service here, or maybe even buy her albums from like Apple Music or something. She doesn't care. She does not give a fuck. This is all performative, and it is all literally, I believe in current thing. Oh, I have no idea who this guy is. I have no clue who this guy is, if he's her brother, if he was the presenter. Don't know, frankly, don't care.
Pockets of that scene. But anyways, you can see people are very critical of this, and you're probably not too surprised as to why. It's a lot
her
of
brother?
hypocrisy.
Okay.
You can see this tweet here.
Like, oh my god, like what the fuck? We're talking about the clothing. What the fuck is this moron? Why are you wearing a chicken on your head? Whomever you are, why are you wearing a dead chicken on your head? When did this become fashionable? Honestly, when did wearing a fucking dead chicken on your head become fashionable? Do you think you're an orca? Did you learn from the orcas putting dead trout on their heads? Like, seriously. This is not even a fashion risk. This is a fashion fucking failure.
You can see this tweet here saying you cannot simultaneously believe that 1, all borders are fake and should not be policed, and 2, that land can be stolen. This is one of the most brain-dead beliefs a person can hold. And on top of that, people are pointing out that Billie Eilish has 3 separate walls around her mansion and 24/7 armed security. She thinks her personal home should be more secure than the country. I mean, don't try to exercise any logic with these people. It's easy to say all these things while you're sitting in a mansion with tiers of walls protecting it, but borders should be wide open, according to Billie Eilish.
Well, but because Billie Eilish is a visitor in the U.S. That's why. Let's not forget, Billie Eilish is Irish. She's, as to my understanding, she is not a U.S. citizen. To my understanding, I do not believe she attained U.S. citizenship. As far as now, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But I believe that she is in the U.S. on a work visa to perform and have her, have her home and everything. It's on a visa. She's not actually a citizen. So for her to basically be saying, open all the borders, we're on stolen land, there's no such thing as illegal immigration on stolen land, very bold of her to say, considering she's in the U.S. on a visa and she's living in a home that literally has borders. Like, the hypocrisy is fucking staggering. Absolute. No, she's not American. She's Irish.
I'm a lot dumber than you thought that I thought I was once.
Yeah. She is Irish. She's in the U.S. as, to my understanding, on a visa. Legal. She is legally. She's an LA native. Oh, I thought she was the Irish native. She stated she plans to renounce her. So did she achieve yours? Because I thought that she was Irish, like born in Ireland. Am I mistaken about that? If I'm mistaken about that, then I'm mistaken about it. Okay, so she's an American born. Okay, my mistake. I thought she was Irish born. I thought she was. Well, I think she kind of tamps down on her accent because when she performs in Ireland, the Irish really comes out. When you hear her on stage in Ireland, that accent really comes out, and I think she tamps down on it. But I always thought that she was I always thought she was Irish born and came to the US. If I'm mistaken, my mistake. But still, it's. My point about the whole thing about like wanting, like the saying, no illegal immigration on stolen land, but having her own borders, but wanting the country's borders open, etc., is just, yeah.
And of course, she says no one is illegal on stolen land until that land is yours. Yeah, she has issued restraining orders against people who have tried to get onto her property. But I thought that no one could be illegal on stolen land. What does this mean? Billie, is this more hypocrisy? I cannot believe this. But on top of that, the stands are out. People are also suggesting she should take illegals into her home because that would fit her sort of her agenda. You can see some of her fans, her stan accounts here. They're not too happy about these sorts of jokes that are being made, saying Billie should be allowed to pew at least 5 people a day. I'm so serious. So
tolerance, yes, very, yeah. The people of tolerance, very, very tolerant of you, indeed.
When it comes to these restraining orders, I think the most likely person to end up with one are stan accounts like this. These people are absolutely deranged. Their obsession with these celebrities
Good God.
is to a very unhealthy degree. So yeah, but let's move on to some other people. Starting a GoFundMe, which I believe was taken down eventually, but they say, I'm flying to the U.S. next Friday to attempt to move into Billie Eilish's beachside Malibu mansion. No human being is illegal on stolen land. Support their travel and filming costs. there. Like I said, it got taken down, but
Ah,
it was a good effort, that's for sure. At the
it's a
end of the
good
day, with
try.
all this
Yeah.
stuff, the way this just backfires horribly, this virtue signaling at the Grammys and other places like that, other award shows, the Ricky Gervais quote will live on eternally. I remember watching this and knowing this will apply to every award show forever. And the people
Is
who were
it?
sitting there giggling at it in the crowd, he was literally talking about them, and they didn't even.
Okay, did people giggling in the crowd when Ricky Gervais was roasting the ever-living fuck out of them? That was nervous giggling. They were not like, haha, we're in on the joke. This is, ha ha, ha ha, shut the fuck up. Why are you roasting us like this? Why are you giving everything away? Stop it, please. Stop. Ha ha ha, hey. That was the giggling in the audiences because that was nervous giggling because he was giving it all up to the world.
Realize it.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know
Yes.
nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and f*** off, okay? So...
This is why he has not been back to host the awards ever again. Because he's flat out calling out every one of these motherfuckers on their shit. Every fucking year that he's hosted, he's called them out. Oh yeah! Ricky Gervais is not, they banned him from hosting the awards. I could be wrong. I think it was after this particular award show where he did this. They basically said, yeah, you're not hosting the awards anymore. Goodbye. Oh yeah, he's fucking base as hell.
It's already 3 hours long.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yes, the Tom Hanks meme. After he did that, and they showed Tom Hanks going like, why are you talking about this? Oh God, why are you busting us out like this?
Long.
Absolute banger, right to their face. They don't even realize they're so smug and they
Yep.
have no self-awareness to the point where they don't even realize he's talking about them. Legendary quote. But here's the funny conclusion to today's video. The Tongva tribe is now demanding that Billie Eilish signs over her $14 million mansion, saying if it's stolen land, hand over the keys. And that is the official stance of
Give it
this
up.
tribe, who is now
Give it
trying to
up.
get Billie Eilish to hand over the keys and give back the stolen land.
According to a local tribe out in California, she built her mansion on property that belongs to Native Americans. We talked to the Tongva tribe out in Southern Cal, who says she's living on their property, saying this in part as the first people of the greater Los Angeles basin. We do understand that her home is situated on our ancestral land. Eilish hasn't contacted her tribe directly regarding her property.
All I can say is I
course.
support the Tongva tribe on this situation.
Hell yes.
I hope they get their land back from Billie Eilish. Hey, you know what? Like, if you don't like the results here, or the people pushing this idea onto you, Billie, maybe you shouldn't be virtue signaling to the point where you're setting yourself up for absolute destruction by your own standards. It's so pathetic that anyone takes these people seriously. They're hypocrites. They're virtue signalers. They just like pats on the back. They just like
That
to
would be
pander, they like
awesome
to
if they
spread
did
their-
that.
The more you're going to find out.
And we need to find out. Oh, we have need to find out for Billie Eilish. Absolutely, we do.
Their agenda, even if they have to sacrifice nothing themselves. And when their logic is applied back to them, they don't really like the results anymore, do they? Billie Eilish, massive
I do
hypocrite.
too. I do too. I want to see the media basically shoving a microphone in her face saying, are you going to give up your land to the Tongva tribe? Your home is on Tongva tribe land, on their ancestral land. You've said that talked about stolen land. When are you planning on handing over your mansion to the Tongva tribe? Any comment, Billie? I want to see that. I absolutely want to see that. And I want to see her desperately just scramble and backpedal and goalpost move her response. Katie, this is Stray. This is all of you. Oh, was. That's my kitty Stray, who is all of you guys.
But that's what I want to talk about today. So that's going to do it for today's video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
It's going to happen too. What I think is going to happen is we are probably going to start seeing, because you're not going to get the mainstream journalists going up to her with a microphone and saying, "Hey, when are you giving back the land?" At least, probably not like most of the mainstream. I could see Fox News doing that to her, but who's going to do it to her is the YouTube journalists. The YouTube journalists are going to be the ones that will basically like locate her when she's out and about, stick a microphone in front of her, stick a microphone in her face, and say, "So, when are you giving up your land to the Tongva tribe, Billy?" I hope it happens. Like if you're going to be dumb enough to say something like that on a national platform, you deserve to have people make the demand of you. When are you giving up your land then? When are you giving up your home to the people whose land you stole it from? I'm waiting for it. Not Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley has far more important things that he needs to draw his attention to. Leave Nick Shirley alone. If he randomly finds her and asks that question, sure, because he's working in LA right now. So he's in LA. If he randomly bumps into her and asks that question, great. I want Nick Shirley to focus on Nick Shirley and doing his thing. I'm waiting for his next video to come out. Eagerly anticipating it.